change that.
Timberwolves passing it around. Hustle against Nash, and stolen by Nash. To the right side. Towns comes with a double team. Nash dishes to O'Neal. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Now, as someone who's hit legend for so many years in a row, what were your initial thoughts when you saw the legend requirements for this year?
The first thing I saw was the 100,000 points. It just, my eyes, you know, like a cartoon, it like.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one, as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And during this winning streak, the team has been doing all those little things, right? From the first guy to the last. The effort has been there every time they take the court.
I think the most important thing, they know who they are. They know how they win, and they don't play outside of themselves. It's why they're on this streak.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Bryant. Pippen is out there with the Magician. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Nash in at the point. Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Bryant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
First personal foul.
We've got a terrific low-post matchup tonight, Doris. 2 of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are 2 teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
The shot's good.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Ivy. Shoots over Kobe. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Russell. Here's the Magician, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Timberwolves passing it around. Hustle against Nash, and stolen by Nash. To the right side. Towns comes with a double team. Nash dishes to O'Neal. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Tucker. That's tipped off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Passes to Ivy. Trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in.
Interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Now here's Bryant. 5 points in the game. Nash outside. Feeds to O'Neal. Pulls it up. Pippen against Edwards. Here's the Magician. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. The Magician's got his second basket of the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Ivy. Top of the key. And Shaq pulls it down.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
A nice shot by the Magician. The Magician's got 6 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the pass to Towns. Now, here is Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Now, here's Ivy. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team, and his team does do a lot of dirty work. That's what he thinks gets them through games. Those extra possessions and those deflections on defense really make a big difference. See if they can get that going again tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it?
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now, here is O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside, Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Russell against Nash. Russell kicks to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Shaq. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
2 shots. That's on the first.
The first one falls. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Bryant is checked in for Minnesota. And Towns drops them both.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Now here's Nash. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good on the triple.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game, and the Timberwolves call time here. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Ricky Rubio comes in for Ivy. And Walker subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Walker. No good that time. Great D that time from Payton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
You know what? He tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Ming Yao, Dennis Rodman.
Here's Jordan. Goes up off the inbound. Another shot, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Rodman controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Edwards. Reid the pass to Rubio. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Back to Payton. Pass to O'Neal. He kicks to Jordan. Back to O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. 8 points for ABC.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Edwards. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Jordan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Bryant. Kicks it to Edwards. Five to shoot. The 17-footer. The shot comes out. Some solid defense by Rodman. Outside Jordan. Payton finds Rodman. Here's Jordan.
2 minutes remaining.
Puts it up from 17. Here's O'Neal. Goes up again, and the layup good by Yao.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Back to Walker. Left side, Bryant. Outside, Edwards. No good from outside.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Payton kicks to Jordan. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Yao. Outside for Jordan. A three ball. He goes up again. Yao's shot is good. Yao's got his second basket of the night.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Now the pass to Edwards. Jordan against Rubio. Left side, Walker. The kick out to Bryant. Shoots over Shaq. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Walker, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Nailed from three-point land.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
Jordan. And good that time.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his second bucket.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And that's it for the first quarter. What's been a very lopsided game.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Delivering the blowout. On Target Center, back in a moment.
Your Timberwolves, Houston City.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got Edwards, D'Angelo Russell out there with Ivy. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Towns, and at the 5 down low. That's the lineup for Minnesota.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Nash, the pass to Yao. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
And here's Russell. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark. Pass to the Magician. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Passes it to Ivy. Edwards against Pippen. Lock at 6. Towns, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Over Ivy. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Ivy. It's deflected. Edwards against Pippen. Now, here's Ivy. From deep. Steve Nash with the rebound. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pippen outside. Here's Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away.
Kobe Bryant.
What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
The free throw drops for Bryant. And Kobe drops them both. Edwards with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Outside, Edwards. Stolen by Pippen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Out to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And the slam dunk by Russell.
D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Pippen outside. The pass to the Magician. And it's Nash in the corner from downtown. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Nash. Nash has got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Minnesota calls timeout. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
checked in for Yao.
R.J. Barrett.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. The visitors on defense only given up 2 points this quarter. 6 to shoot.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Bryant passes to Pippen. Buries the long-range jumper. Pippen's got 6 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Russell. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. He's got 6.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
Pass to Pippen. Shoots over Tucker. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip, can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
Russell from long range. Good on the three-point shot.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
And yes, it's good. 13 points for the Magician.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ivy passes to Towns. Edwards can't hit.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And when you foul Bryant, you really got to foul him, or else he's going to make it an and one.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Thomas Bryant comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Kemba Walker in for Edwards.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Kobe, no good on that one.
And Doris, with Thomas Bryant, I get the sense you feel like this is a guy that's got a chance to be an impact player.
GA, his best year in the league, he averaged 14 points and 4 boards, but his shooting percentage was elite. So clearly a guy who can be a high percentage finisher. He brings a level of physicality you like. To me, it's whether this young man can stay healthy. That's what it comes down to.
Shooting 1.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Rubio's checked in.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Tries it from 9. And Bryant gets it to go.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Outside, Payton. Passes it to Bryant. Shoots over Rubio. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by Payton. Kobe's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Walker kicks to Rubio. Pass to Ivy. Bryant looking over the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Pippen.
First team
And you
foul.
have to appreciate the all-out effort
At the
Jay
line for the
Navi gives you on the
Timberwolves.
court. He works so hard to
Ivy.
find ways to get involved
At the line for
and
two.
prove he belongs here.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And that one misses.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Pippen. He doesn't get the second one. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Back to Walker. Reed with it. O'Neal's there. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
Second personal foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Then it's Rodman. He's checked in for the Magician. And so he makes both from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Jordan on the wing. Covered by Rubio. Jordan kicks to Payton. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy
Shooting for the
between
away
these two
team.
teams in that area.
O'Neal.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Rubio. And a Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jordan outside. Bryant gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shaq against Rubio. Out to the wing. Here's Ivy. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Walker. Rodman with the rebound. Jordan against Rubio. Payton passes to Kobe. Count that one. 15 points for Kobe Bryant.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Rubio finds Reed. Here's Ivy. Bryant defending. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ivy's got his second basket of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Payton looking it over. Dishes it to O'Neal. Back to Payton. He kicks to Kobe. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Shot's good by Walker.
Boy, I thought Kemba took some contact on that shot, but boy, the toughness and focus is right there.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
There's the pass to Payton. O'Neal trying to break free. And the basket by Payton.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Timberwolves. And here's Ivy. Pass to Rubio. And the 3 off target. Here's Jordan. It's good from about 19 feet. Jordan's got 6.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Kobe. Back to Walker. Poke loose. Here's Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ivy. 4th personal foul.
A super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Payton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. 7 seconds left here in the second. Here's Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Carl. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this lead. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. O'Neal is out there with the Magician. Then it's Gary Payton. Then it's Pippen. And it's Nash in at the point guard. He takes it in. Pass to the Magician. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Town.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team, number 88, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Ivy's checked in for the Timberwolves. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pippen against Edwards. Pass to Russell. And here's Ivy. Poked away. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. It's good. Payton's got 5 points so far.
And how about the determination there from Payton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Outside Pippen. Down low, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Outside Edwards. The pass to Ivy. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Pass to Ivy. Now Tucker. Edwards looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. And Tucker kicks to Edwards. Over Pippen. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
He dishes it to Nash. To the inside. And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Russell against Nash. Passes it to Tucker. Here's Russell. And there's the foul that will go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Gary Payton.
R.J. Barrett.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Tucker. Here's the Magician. Goes back up. In deep. Pippen drops it in. Pippen's got 8 points.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Here's Edwards, and the rejection by Pippen.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Number 80.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Tucker, the pass to Russell, kicks to Edwards. Now, here's Ivy. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Knocked away. Stolen by Pippen. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Shaq. Out to Barrett. The pass to Nash. Here's the Magician. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. 18 points for the Magician.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. 4 on the clock. To end the drought. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Outside Edwards. There's Russell with the 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Nash. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Nash has got 5 points so far.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Stolen by Pippen. 3 on 3. They get a hand on it. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Outside Edwards. Here's Ivy. O'Neal with the rebound. Guys, they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, really tough to say where they've been better.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Towns against O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Towns kicks to Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Pippen. No good that time, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Now Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Ivy passes to Russell. Now here's Tucker, defended by Shaq. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pippen dishes to Nash. O'Neal trying to break free. From down in the low post, it goes. Nash has got 4 points this quarter.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Here's Ivy. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, number 88 at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. He's perfect from the line this time.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Rubio kicks to Green. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nash. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Assist from
Nash has got 9 points.
Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
2 minutes.
Ball stolen.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer.
Michael Jordan.
He's got 9.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Green passes to Walker. Now Reed. He's covered by Yao. Got a piece of it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves are taking possession. Gary Payton. He's checked in for Nash.
Gary Payton.
There's 1:34 left to play here in the third. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Payton. Here's the magician.
Oh, please.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Kobe.
Rubio against Jordan. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Walker against Payton. Can they get it? Basket counts.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Kobe. And here is Yao. Now the dish to Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Minnesota making a switch here. Bolmaro's checked in. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Rubio. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside, Walker. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 5. No good on the 3. Passes to the magician from the wing. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves.
Delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got McDaniels, also Nas Reed out there, and it's Balmaro in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Barrett. And Yao slams it in.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Balmaro. Now here's Reed. And there's the pass to Balmaro. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Last year, as we know, the NBA doors named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to McLaughlin. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And too long on the shot.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Yao Ming. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete. That argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And the second free throw, good. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Rodman. Payton outside. Jump shot is good that time. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Rubio misses. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Rodman kicks to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. And Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Reed. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive
Man,
foul.
can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Porter with it. He kicks it to Rodman. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
Kevin Porter Jr. at the line for one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Here's McLaughlin. Barrett covering. Top of the key, McDaniel. Here's Balmar. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Porter looking it over. Green against Rodman. He's looking for Porter and finds him.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Outside, Green. Now the pass to McLaughlin. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
Here's Porter, and the layup's good off the glass.
Kevin Porter
That was
Jr.
the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to McLaughlin. Into the lane. Passes it to Balmar. Reed with it. Defended by Yao. Pass to McLaughlin. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He feeds it to Porter. The shot's good. Rodman making the play.
Assisted.
Porter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Reed the pass to Balmar. To stop the drought. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Barrett. That one goes. Count it.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Outside, Green. There's the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Balmaro. Over Barrett. Balmaro's shot is off.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
Bryant is checked in for Reed. On defense, the Timberwolves. Balmaro, the pass to McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Porter. Outside, Rodman. Outside, Porter. Rodman kicks to Poole. And here is Yao. Back to Poole. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Inside, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Passes to Poole. Up top, Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jordan McLaughlin.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And here are the Timberwolves. Balmaro, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Poole. And it's Bryant missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Yao. Yao draws the double. Now Porter. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. The pass to Balmaro. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Bryant. Pass to McLaughlin. Can't hit that one.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Porter kicks to Poole. Pass to Rodman. To the middle. Here's Porter. Now trying to get open. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
One shot. One shot.
1:44 left in the fourth. The pass to Balmore. The feed to Bryant. Pass to McLaughlin. Poked away. Poole with the steal. Dishes it to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Out to the right wing. Here's Balmore. Rebound by Yao.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now Poole. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights, and the way he's playing, this could be one.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Bryant to halt the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Yao Ming.
You know what I like? Thomas Bryant doesn't lack for confidence. He forces the defense to get aggressive with him right there.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Bryant.
Boy, as you watch him now, it's amazing that Thomas Bryant ever fell to the 2nd round in the draft. He's big, he's skilled, he knows the game.
That one misses.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Porter passes to Rodman. And here's Gallinari, guarded by Green. Poole with it, with the shot. The rebound by Bryant. Here's McLaughlin. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.